Hello, everybody. Sorry for that. I forgot to unmute my microphone before I started the broadcast. Welcome. I forgot to unmute my microphone before I started the production. Welcome to the Dirt Renegades Racing League Dirt Street Stock Series here on iRacing. We've got a few minutes remaining before we get going here. Remember, we are presented by Wolf Racing, MKT Manufacturing, Mississippi Valley Equipment Company, Lock Shitty Design, Slide Job Productions, the Dirt Degenerates Podcast, and our title sponsor tonight, Mercury Energy Drink. Go give them a look-see. They're going to have all sorts of fun later on. But as of right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please, I ask you to rise and remove your caps for the presenting of our national anthem in just 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you all for joining us again. I am Austin String. I am here tonight to show you some excellent racing action here with the Dirt Renegades Racing League Dirt Street Stock Series. This is season number 3 for this series. It is going to be one heck of a night tonight.
Yeah, what's up, Brandon?
Yeah, it'll probably rain tonight. It rained this morning.
Yeah,
All right, as we're getting ready to go underway for heat race number 1 of the evening. I don't have any names for you right now, but I will get them as soon as humanly possible. But I do know right there in that number 1 car there, we've got Mr. Fat Boy Fast Phillip Locke. David Moore sitting there 3rd row outside as we're getting the one to go this time by. These drivers are getting racked and stacked, nose to tail, side by side. As they're getting ready to come down the back straightaway, they're going to check those shoulder straps one more time. Get one of those clean tear-offs. Make sure they're ready to go racing here for 8 laps in heat race number 1. We've got them racked and stacked, nose to tail, side by side. As they're getting ready to come into turn 3. We're going to be going green flag racing here momentarily. He's going to hit that loud pedal, and we are green flag racing here at Volusia Speedway Park as they're getting ready to come into turn number 1. We've got Mr. Daniel Worthington in that 113 car leading the field right now. It is Worthington, Eddie, Locke, Todd, Pointer, David Moore, Rutledge, Furr, Barry, and Bradshaw, your 10 cars here on the track tonight for heat race number 1. Worthington and Eddie doing an excellent job there, battling it out for first place. Philip Locke holding that third place spot down nice and tight from Todd there. Pointer trying to work his way up, Moore trying to get, and a little bit of a right rear there to Mr. Worthington. Eddie's going to pass him there, as it's now going to be Eddie, Worthington, Todd, and Locke. And you see Locke sliding up that racetrack, hitting that flat spot. And it looks like his heat race is going to be over. Going to have to work his way through that alphabet soup. But hey, that's all right. He'll have a blast doing it like all of these drivers always do. And what we'll do is we'll work our way through this field real quickly here. We've got the 26 of... I gotta learn to keep that there. There we go. The 26 of Mark Bradshaw. Matthew Berry in that 76 machine there. Johnny Furr in a 76 as well. Hey, look at that. Or the 33, I see. Philip Locke there in 7th in that number 1. He was in 3rd, but hey, a few misplaced time, and he is now trying to fight his way back up. So we have 3 to go. We go to Colin Rutledge there in that 22 machine. David Moore in that 99. The outlaw, Mr. David Moore, making a little bit of contact there with that inside wall. Sean Pointer there in that right outside of the transfer spot there, trying to get it from Todd with 2 to go. Jacob Todd there in that 95 machine, looking mighty fine, all flat there. And Mr. Daniel Worthington, that 01 or that 113 car, there in 2nd, your pole sitter. And Brian Eddy there, finishing the race out in 1st place there. Congratulations, it is Eddie, Worthington, and Todd. Pointer will start the B main in 1st. Moore will be in the B as well. Everyone else is going to be working their way up through that alphabet soup. Another big shout out to our sponsors. We've got Mercury Energy Drink, MKT Manufacturing, Mississippi Valley Equipment, Dirt Degenerates Podcast. Remember, folks, dirt don't hurt. We got Wolf Racing. Remember, Mr. Gene Wolf. We got LSD Lock Shady Design. Go hit him up or myself for excellent paint jobs. And again, thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. It is always appreciated. I love having everyone here and hanging out with me. We're going to have all sorts of fun here tonight. We're going to hang out with your leader here momentarily. And it's going to be a blast. I hope you're ready, because I sure am. All right, we got Mr. G now. Woo! Wolf there on the outside of row 1. Repping that iRacing I flag car. Mr. Yates there in that 11 car. They're in the pole position. ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they got the one to go. The lights are off on that pace truck. These drivers are getting ready. They're going to tighten those shoulder straps one more time. Check those tear-offs. Make sure everything is golden and ready to go. We're getting ready to pull down the back straightaway. We're going to get them racked and stacked. Nose to tail, side by side. I see Mr. Jimmy Neese there running there back there in that 176. Go check out the Wobbly Arrow podcast as well. Jimmy always putting on a great show. We got him racked and stacked, nose to tail, side by side. Mr. Shane Yates is going to hit that loud pedal, and we are green flag racing here with heat race number 2 of the evening for your Dirt Renegades Racing League Dirt Street Stock Series. We've got Mr. Shane Yates there in first, Gene Wolfe second, Kyle Wesenberg in third, Donald Swanson fourth, Jimmy Neese fifth, Daniel Brower sixth, Eric Johns, I almost said Jones, Eric Johns there. Eric Johns looks like he moved down just a little bit there in ninth. Now Adam Church in eighth, Gary Switzer there in seventh, and Michael Eldridge rounding out your field there in 10th. Gotta give it to Shane Yates. He's driving the heck out of that Mustang, even though it's a Camaro. I'm not sure what he's thinking there, but hey, more power to him if he thinks he can get a Ford to go a little bit faster than a Camaro. But hey, he looks like he's doing a pretty decent job of it right now. We've got 4 of 8 as we pass the stripe. We will be halfway home here at this beautiful Volusia Speedway, as these drivers are heading down the back straightaway, hitting into turn 3. Looks like Mr. Wolfe there is knocking at his door. You better not let him in. He's going to rip your lungs out there, Shane. Shane in that number 11 car doing as best as he can to make sure Mr. Gene Wolfe there does not get that first spot away from him. But your top 3 to transfer are Mr. Shane Yates, Gene Wolfe, and Kyle Westberger. Everyone else is going to have to make their way through that alphabet soup as per usual. Remember, DRRL allows the top 3 to transfer. Everyone else got to make their way through it. Gene Wolfe catching him lap by lap, 2 to go as they pass the stripe. Gene working very, very hard in that race car, finding all the moisture on that right rear Hoosier as he possibly can. Getting closer and closer to Mr. Yates there. With 1 to go, let's see if Mr. Wolfe can get it done. The mudslinger Shane Yates taking it to the white flag presented by a Mercury energy drink. Wolfe diving in down low into 1 and 2. Gonna try and drag race Yates coming onto the back straightaway as they come into turn 3 and 4. Wolfe is trying very, very hard, but it doesn't look like he's gonna get it going. It is Shane Yates, Gene Wolfe, and Kyle Westberger. Donald Swanson, Gary Swerts, Adam Church, Daniel Brower, Jimmy Neese, Eric Johns, and Michael Eldridge. Those are your finishing positions. As we're getting ready for your heat race number 3. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've got another outlaw there on the track. Looks like we got a few of the boys from the DCSSS, the Dirt Champion Super Street Series. Thank you, boys, for coming and racing with us tonight. It's a pleasure, as always, to have you gentlemen out here. Again, I want to thank our sponsors. We've got Wolfe Racing, Mr. Gene Wolfe, your second place starter. LSD Long Shitty Designs, MKT Manufacturing Incorporated. Mississippi Valley Equipment, and the Dirt Degenerates podcast. I again am your host, Mr. Austin String, here with the beautiful Slide Job Productions. Go ahead and follow us on Facebook, Help us get these videos out as much as possible. Like, share, subscribe, all that awesome jazz. We appreciate all of you. We are on Facebook. I'm gonna maybe do an Instagram. I don't know. Why don't you guys send me some messages on Facebook or what have you, and let me know if you guys want us on there. Have a little fun with some goofy guess the cars or something like that. Hey, why not? We'll have some fun, right? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're getting ready for heat race number 3 of the evening. These boys are getting ready to roll for 8 laps here at Volusia Speedway Park. If you guys want, I am on the chat for Twitch, so if you guys want to chat, just hit that chat button, a message button, and I will say what's going on to you guys. Alright, we've got him wrapped in stag nose to tail side by side. He hits that loud pedal, and we are green flag racing here for heat race number 3 of the evening. A little bit smaller of a field, but that's alright. We got Brett Furr, William Hangernese, Wes Malone, Joshua Thomas, Travis Montgomery, Brad Lee, Tyler Longer, Justin Stevens, and Joshua Longbonds here tonight in heat race number 3 as we hit lap 2 of 3. Your current running order: Brett Furr, William Hangernese, Wes Malone, Travis Montgomery, Joshua Thomas, Tyler Longford, Brad Lee, Joshua Longbonds, and Justin Stevens. That is the 9 cars here tonight. It looks like Farr definitely has a little bit of a handful with Hangernese there right on his rear bumper, saying, let's go, boys. We're going to be drag racing it through this back straightaway. A bit better of a camera angle for you there, folks, as they're coming out of turn 3 and 4. It is still Farr, but Hangernese definitely has something for him. Looks like Mr. Farr definitely has a little bit more for Hangernese now as we are halfway home here tonight. For heat race number 3, remember the top 3 will transfer to the A main. Everyone else is going to hit that alphabet soup. We got Brett Furr, William Hangernese, and Travis Montgomery, I apologize, Travis in that 045. Wes Malone, Joshua Thompson, and it looks like Hangernese is definitely trying something again. That shiny blue 71M, I want to say. Car running that bottom line, trying to get something going there. Joshua Thomas there, rounding out your top 5. Oh, it looks like Tyler Lawford will now be in that top 5. As Bradley is now knocking on the door with position number 6. We'll hang out with Brad there for a second as we got a battle there with Bradley and Joshua Longbonds. Joshua Longbonds hits that outside retaining wall. You see Brad there in that 01 General Lee car. And we have 1 to go. Brad there in that 6th position, trying to make something happen, trying to get a little bit better of a position. Oh, and Brad hits the wall and flips it coming over the line. And still finishes at 6th. Good job, Brad. What a finish. Your top 3, Brett Furr, William Hangernese, and Joshua Thomas. Everyone else is going to be taking that trip through the alphabet soup to make it here tonight. Alright, folks, give me one moment and I will be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm going to let you guys watch for just a minute. I'm having a few technical difficulties. I will be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am back. I do apologize for that bit of an absence there, but I'm sure you didn't like my voice too terribly much. And it looks like we got a car around there in the back of the field. We will see what's going on here momentarily.
Perfect.
Looked like the 70 of Wes Malone there got a little sideways there. And we are yellow, yellow, yellow. Oh, we got a car there around. That is the 76 of Barry. We'll go back real quick and rewind just real quick here. See what happened. Looks like these boys are going in hard. Looks like him and Locke got a little into it. Then Montgomery there just said, nah, I'm going to keep driving and go. And it just didn't end very well there for Barry. Alright, with 4 to go here in your C main. Few of these boys will not be making it to the A. Or to the B, I should say. Again, I appreciate all of you hanging out with me tonight. Alright, we're getting them racked and stacked, nose to tail, side by side one more time. It is Blar, Fair, Donnie Fair this time, Justin Stevens, Eric Johns, Jimmy Neese, Travis Montgomery, Philip Locke. Looks like Philip Locke is in that final transfer spot right now. Michael Eldridge, Mark Bradshaw, Wes Malone, and Matthew Barry. That is your field here tonight for this C main. We're going to be going racing one more time as Daniel's going to wait, and hit that loud pedal. And we are green flag racing one more time here at Volusia Raceway Park. Blar, I apologize there, Daniel, for butchering your last name. As we have the 2 to go, we'll be getting the white flag this time by as he comes out of 4, heading down the front straightaway. We got another car turned around, but we will keep going green flag racing. And it looks like that was Mr. Philip Locke there that got turned around. As Phil is now there dead last. He was in that final transfer spot. It looks like it's going to be Blur, Daniel, Fair, Stevens, Johns, Montgomery, Nice, and Eldridge, your top 7. Give me one moment to confer with race control, and we will see what's going on. Alright, we've got our B main here tonight, and I forgot to do the one thing I wanted to look up, and that is to check and see how many cars transfer, but hey, let's just have a little fun, shall we? Alright, we're getting the 1 to go from the officials. Now Mr. David Moore, they're starting in 4th here in that 99 car. Joshua Longmon's there in 6th. Bradley there a little bit further back. I can't tell exactly where he is right now. Looks like 7th, but I could be wrong. Alright, we've got them racked and stacked, nose to tail, side by side. We're getting ready to go green flag racing here, coming out of 4. We got Mr. Sean Pointer leading the way. And we are green flag racing here at Volusia Speedway Park one more time for your B main event. Watching that field, this field is going to go buck wild trying to get those transfer spots. We've got him going at 3 wide there. A little bit of contact, but hey, rubbing his race. Oh, we've got one car going completely around, and we are yellow, yellow, yellow on lap 2. Yellow, yellow, yellow. All right. We should be getting the one to go this time by. We are, in fact, getting the one to go this time by. The lights are coming on. The sun is going down, but it is going to be hot, hot racing here tonight. Mr. Sean Pointer again going to be trying to lead that race. All right, we've got them racked and stacked, nose to tail, side by side. And we're going to be going green flag racing here. And it is amazing. Oh, we got a car around there. And upside down and on his lid. And we're going to be yellow, yellow, yellow one more time. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Again, thank you one and all for hanging out with me tonight. We're going to have some fun here. I do apologize for being a bit of a bore right now, but we'll get it figured out here in just a minute. We're going to see if I can get one of these drivers in here during warm-ups to say what's up to us. Anyone you'd like to talk to, go ahead and shoot me a message here on Twitch. I will let them know. Alright, we've been given the one to go. They're gonna get racked and stacked one more time here. Your current running order is Sean Pointer, Gary Schwartz, David Moore, Colin Rutledge, Eric Johns, Joshua Longbuns, Bradley, Travis Montgomery, Donnie Fair, Daniel Barr, Michael Eldridge, Jimmy Neese, Adam Church, Justin Stevens, and Donald Swanson. It looks like Tyler Lord is off of the course right now and 2 laps down. We're going to go green flag racing one more time as Sean hits that loud pedal and goes. Again, some beautiful racing. Looks like Bradley gets a little sideways there, tries to collect it. We'll see if that yellow comes out, but these boys are running hard. These guys are driving these cars like they stole it, and we got 5 to go, and we are yellow, yellow, yellow one more time. Yellow, yellow, yellow. right, we're getting the 1-2 go. And we are green flag racing one more time. It looks like a lot of cars got shuffled there. You got Sean Pointer now in a second. David Moore still hanging on to third with 2 to go. Going to be getting that white flag here, and a lot of beating and banging still. Again, I say, if you guys want to chat with any or hear any of these drivers real quick, or if you want to chat to one of the admin, hit me up here on the disc or on the feed here on the chat, and I will let them know what's going on. And that is your race there for that B main. And if you give me just a few moments, folks, I'm going to let you listen to these beautiful cars as they warm up. And I am going to make sure I can get one of these drivers in here. Alright, folks, looks like we're not going to get that interview going. These drivers are just a little too busy right now, but hey, that's alright. What's going on, everybody? I hope you are ready for your DRRL Dirt Street Stocks A main event here at Volusia, sponsored by Mercury Energy Drink. Go check those guys out. go through your starting lineup here tonight. Starting on the pole position, Mr. Brian Eady. Next to him on the outside is Shane Yates. Second row inside, Brent Fair. Second row outside, Daniel Worthington. Starting inside row 3, Mr. Gene Wolf. Outside of him, William Hingernees. Jacob Todd there in 7th. Kyle Weisenberg there in 8th. Joshua Thomas 9th. Gary Swartz in 10th. Sean Pointer 11th. David Moore 12th. Eric Johns there in 13th. Travis Montgomery 14th. Jimmy Neese in 15th. Go check out the wobbly arrow. Mr. Jimmy Neese. Remember to stay wobbly. Donald Swanson there in 16th. Joshua Longmons in 17th. Donnie Fair there in 18th. Daniel Bloor. I'm sorry, Daniel. I apologize 1,000 times. In 19th. Colin Rutledge there in 20th. Starting 21st, Adam Church. Justin Stevens in 22nd. Brad Lee in 23rd. And rounding out your field, last but certainly not least, in that 3 machine, Mr. Michael Elledge. We're getting the 1 to go as they're heading down the back straightaway. The lights are out. The lights are on here on the track. The sun may be going down, but we're getting ready to fire them off. We've got them racked and stacked, nose to tail, side by side. We're going to be having these boys go for 35 laps here for your main event. And Eddie hits that cloud pedal, and we are green flag racing coming out of 1. Gene Wolf there in 5th, Mr. Gene Wolf. We've got him 3 wide there. Oh, it looks like Gene gets taken out just a hair, and we're going to be yellow on 2 of 3. Not entirely sure what happened there, but we have the power of technology. We can go back and see what happened. Looks like Gene just didn't have enough time to check up there. And no one else wanted to slow down as much as they should have. And just cut a bunch of people there. Hopefully Gene can get that car back out there. And make his way back up. Again, hail everybody that is here. What's going on, guys? If you guys want to talk, let me know. I will gladly say hello to everyone. Alright, it is Brian Eddy, Shane Yates, Daniel Worthington, William Hingernees, Kyle Wasberg, your top 5, Jacob Todd, Jerry Swartz, Switzer, there we go, Jerry Switzer, Joshua Thomas, David Moore, Sean Pointer, Travis Montgomery, Donald Swanson, Adam Church, and we got 1 to go. We'll hang out with the leader real quick for this restart. And we've got them racked and stacked, nose to tail, side by side. Gonna go racing here, coming at a 4. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get up on your feet as we've got them racked and stacked, nose to tail, side by side. As they're coming into 3, nice and slow. That pace truck is in, they hit that loud pedal, and we are green flag racing one more time here at Volusia Speedway Park. Eddie taking that top line, trying to get as much of an advantage as he possibly could. We're watching this race unfold here tonight. Again, it's going to be an excellent race here tonight. We are 6 of 35, and we are yellow one more time. Yellow. This yellow flag presented by Mercury Energy Drinks. Want to give another shout out to all of our sponsors. MKT Manufacturing Inc., Mississippi Valley Construction, the Dirt Degenerates Podcast, LSD Locked Shitty Designs, and again, we want to give a big shout out to the Dirt Renegades Racing League for having us. And as always, Wolf Racing for Mr. Gene Wolf, along with Jimmy Neese, and yours truly with a few other guys out there on track right now, all running for Mr. Wolf. They just opened up their online store. Go check it out. Get some awesome merch from them. You'll enjoy it, I promise you. Alright, as we are 8 of 35 under yellow flag conditions, and Brian Edie, Shane Yates, Jerry Switzer, I apologize, William Angrenese, Daniel Worthington, Kyle Westberger, Jacob Todd, David Moore, Joshua Thomas, Sean Pointer, Travis Montgomery, Donald Swanson, Bradley, Colin Rutledge, Eric Johns, Michael Eldridge, Gene Wolfe, Danny Fair, Jimmy Neese, Daniel Blar, Joshua Longmons, Adam Church, Justin Stevens, and it looks like Mr. Brentford did not make the call. Alright, the lights are out on the pace truck, the flagman, and everyone else showing them the one to go. As they're getting racked and stacked, nose to tail, side by side, one more time. And he's going to take that inside line this time, and he's going to hit that loud pedal, and we are green flag racing coming out of turn 4. A good drag race there for a lot of those other positions, as we've got a lot of side-by-side racing here tonight. And we are yellow, yellow, yellow one more time. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Again, I appreciate all you folks hanging out with me tonight. Austin Strang here with Slide Job Productions. Watching the DRRL, the Dirt Renegades Racing League Dirt Street Stock Series. This is season number 3 for these gents. I hope you all are staying safe with all this quarantine going on. Hope you're healthy, having a ball, doing whatever it is you're doing. Just hope we can get a little more green fire racing going here. Alright, we're on 12 of 35. We should be getting the 1 to go this time by. Flagman showing the 1 to go. The lights are off on the track. The lights are off on the pace truck. Looks like Edie there is going to be using that outside line this time. Everyone going to get racked and stacked, nose to tail, side by side. We're going to go do battle for the remainder of this race. Everyone tighten those shoulder straps one more time. Edie going to lead them into 3. That pace truck is off the surface. We are hitting that loud pedal, and we are green flag racing one more time. Yates caught sleeping there for just a second as Angrenese is following right behind him. Everyone jockeying for position as we are 14 of 35. And it looks like the outlaw, Mr. David Moore, got turned around, and we are yellow, yellow, yellow one more time. Yellow, yellow, yellow. These boys having to slow down as best as they can. Not sure if iRacing is going to have them wave around or if they're going to stick them right behind that pace truck. But it looks like they're just going to stick them right behind them. Go on to David Moore real quick. We'll rewind it for just a second here and try and figure out what happened to the poor guy. Looks like he got a little sideways, caught it, no big deal. Looks like that 11 car just said, nah, I don't want to stop, I want to keep rolling. Caught up a lot of good cars there in that wreck. Let's hope everyone is okay and able to continue racing. Looks like Mr. Moore, they're going to go get that fast repair real quick. And just like that, that beautiful Camaro is all good, ready to go. Getting the one to go. It looks like we're going to start them single file here now. Race officials hoping this single file start will help keep the craziness to a minimum. We've got them racked and stacked nose to tail. And Edie hits that loud pedal, and we are green flag racing one more time. 18 of 35. Edie using that outside line, trying to find some moisture, but it looks like Hanger Knees has a little bit going for him on that bottom line. Is it a drag race down that back straightaway? Hanger Knees gets an excellent drive there on the bottom of the track. Coming to the flag stand, Edie's going to take it just by a nose, but no big deal. Halfway home this time by. Looks like Yates is going to try and get something going as well. Going to try and dive bomb into the middle, force Edie up there just a little bit more. Using that middle line, and it is going to be Yates there at the stripe. But we are yellow, yellow, yellow one more time. A yellow, yellow, yellow. And it is scoring Yates there in first now. An excellent job there by Yates, getting that lead at the last possible second. Congratulations, Mr. Yates. With 16 to go. Gonna have 15 to go. It'll be 14 to go at the stripe. We are under yellow flag conditions again. One to green, and it looks like Yates is not going to be scored as the leader. The yellow flag came out before he was able to take that position away. You know, Edie is definitely saying, thank you, God, forget that yellow flag at that moment, but Yates is saying, no, 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 I wanted that lead. We've got him racked and stacked, nose to tail one more time. We're going to have 13 to go here as they cross the start-finish line. Edie hits that loud pedal, and we are green flag racing one more time at Volusia. With 13 laps to go. These boys straighten out, running right. Looks like Edie found that speed there at the bottom that Hanger Knees and Yates were trying to use. So we've got 12 to go, 12 to go. These three gentlemen definitely walking away just a little bit from the rest of this field. It looks like Edie got a little loose there. Starts pushing up the track. Hangerty's definitely going to try and make that work in his favor. Now Yates and Hangerty's running that top to middle line, trying to get something going. With 11 to go this time by. See an excellent battle there for 4th, 5th, and 6th place. Running through this field, you can see that awesome battle there up near the front. If you all could hear that, that was my wife trying to be quiet, but let me know her sister brought her some coffee as we were 9 to go. Watching this interesting battle, you see there Mr. Sean Pointer trying to get something done, and he smacks that inside wall. Losing a lot of positions there. Always a bummer to see that happen, but hey, it does happen, especially in these cars. We're going to get heading back through the field now. Mr. Jacob Todd of that 95 machine holding it down. Got Daniel Worthington there in 4th, and we're back to Mr. Shane Yates there in 3rd. This is an excellent battle here for 1, 2, and 3. Looks like Edie's going to try and hold that bottom line, but it's not going to work as he's going to go get shuffled back to 3rd position. Yates and Hangerty's trying desperately to get that race win with 6 to go as they cross the stripe. Yates doing everything he possibly can to get that position away from Hangerty's, running excessively close to each other and not touching. It's a beautiful thing to see. Looks like Yates gets that run there on the bottom. Let's see if he can make it stick. Not going to slide all the way up, and he does. Gets that nice little slide job coming out of the turn. Let's see if Hangerty's is going to get that slide job on him, but it doesn't look like he has the grip as Yates is able to hold on for dear life as we're getting ready to have 4 to go this time by. Hangerty's trying again for the slider, having to keep it off of Yates. Losing a lot of momentum, and it looks like Yates is going to start walking away just a tad bit with that lead now. Hangerty's trying a little bit more of the middle line rather than that top. Trying to follow suit with Yates and maybe trying to gain back a little bit of that momentum. You see Hangerty's there shooting that bottom line, but it doesn't look like it's working as well as he would hope. We've got 3 to go. 3 to go this time by. It'll be 2 to go after Yates comes down the back straightaway. Looks like Edie there now in 2nd. Not wanting to give away that position. It looks like Hangerty's makes a little bit of a mistake and bumps that wall. It looks like Worthington is coming, and we're yellow, yellow, yellow. And I'm sure this is definitely not what Yates wanted to see, but it looked like Worthington was definitely okay with that as Hangerty's got a little loose there, popping that inside retaining wall, and it looked like Worthington was going to try and make that pass there. Again, I appreciate all of you for hanging out with me tonight, having a ball, enjoying some great racing here tonight. I appreciate all of you for watching. As we have 3 to go, we're going to be getting a green-white checker for this finish. As per DRRL rules, we have 3 attempts at a green-white checkered. After that, the race will officially be called under yellow flag conditions. Make sure again to go check us out on Facebook, ask us questions, anything like that. Also go check out the Dirt Degenerates podcast on Facebook. Listen to our episodes. We'll be hopefully posting one here on Saturday evening, if not Sunday morning. Our drivers are getting the one to go this time by. The lights are out. The track is hot. And Yates is going to try and lead them for 3 laps. We've got him racked and stacked nose to tail. Yates is going to try his very, very hardest to keep that lead for 3 laps. As that pace truck comes in and Yates hits that loud pedal. And we are green flag racing here again at Volusia. Edie trying to use that inside line to his advantage. Oh, it looks like we got Mr. Jacob Todd there going around. And we are yellow, yellow, yellow. So we're going to have one more attempt at a green-white checkered. Again, definitely something Yates did not want to see happen. Checking on Jacob Todd there. We're going to go rewind real quick like just to see what happened. Alright, as you can see, he throws it in deep there, and it looks like he just hit that wall and just spun it around. No harm, no foul. It does happen to the best of us. Alright, we've got the one to green. As we pass the stripe, we've got him racked and stacked nose to tail for another attempt at a green-white checker finish. As they come down the back straightaway. Alright, and we're green flag racing, and look at that. Just like that, it is now a big shootout for that lead, as it looks like Hangrenese might be losing that third place position to Mr. Worthington there, and now 113 car. Hangrenese holding on for dear life, and we are yellow, yellow, yellow one more time. Yellow, yellow, yellow. This will now be the final attempt for a green-white checker finish. Definitely not what Yates or Hangrenese wanted to see. Alright, this is going to be our last attempt at a green-white checker finish here. It is Yates, Edie, and Hangrenese. Worthington knocking at the door. We should be getting that one to go this time by. Flagman giving them the one to go. Every official saying, hey, one to go, get it nice and tight. The pace truck has the lights out. The lights out are out on the track. We've got him coming down the back straightaway. We've got him racked and stacked. nose to tail as they're getting ready to go green flag racing one more time. Yates going to try to do everything in his power to get that race win. The pace truck is off the racing surface, and we are green flag racing here one more time at Volusia Speedway. Edie going to try and dive down nice and deep, but it looks like Yates has just a bit more grip there. As we're coming down the back straightaway, I have a feeling Edie's going to try that one more time, but it doesn't look like it's going to stick. As Yates gets ready to take that white flag as we have one to go. White flag presented by Mercury Energy Drink. As they're coming down the back straightaway, Edie's going to try everything he possibly can to get it done, but it doesn't look like he's got anything for Yates. Haggerty's on the other hand trying to take that high line away and get that second place position, and he, just barely misses it. I stand corrected. It is Yates, Haggerty's, and Edie, your top three. What an excellent finish there. I could not tell who had that win. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we will be right back with these interviews. Just hang on tight.
You done? No, not yet.
One second, gentlemen.
Yeah, we're supposed to be in the appointment room.
Give me 1 second, sorry, gentlemen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I've got your top three here with me. And I apologize for not getting your last name right all night, Brian. Would you help me out real quick, bud?
It's Edie.
Edie. Okay, I was getting it somewhat right tonight. I'll pat myself on the back for that one. Well, congratulations on your top 3, but you definitely got beat out by just a hair there on that last little second, man. Congratulations again, though, on that top 3. How was that track tonight?
Thanks, man. Yeah, it was a lot of fun running with those guys, both Shane and Will. It was a hard-fought race, and it was tough to catch Shane there at the end once the track got a little slick.
Yeah, it did look like it was getting kind of slick there at the end of the night. Again, though, congratulations. Anyone you'd like to thank real quick, bud?
I'd like to thank Jerry Switzer. He's my hero.
All right. Sounds like a good thing, man. Now, your second place car, Mr. William Hangernees. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, William.
Yeah, man, you got it. Hargraves.
Hargraves. Hey, close enough. I'll take it. Again, congratulations on that second place finish, man. You were booking on that last second and just got that by the hair of your chinny chin, my friend. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. Just barely did sneak it out there on him. Just had a little more pull off the top than he was able to coming out of that slick there. That was a lot of fun racing there with Shane and Brian and all them guys. It's always quite fun.
Oh yeah, man, it was definitely entertaining to watch. Again, congratulations on that second place finish, man. Pulled that rabbit out of your hat very, very quickly. Anyone you'd like to thank tonight, man?
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to you guys for broadcasting this. Appreciate that. And tonight's sponsor, Mercury Energy Drinks. And then I'd like to say thanks to my buddies, Brian, Jerry, Jake, Blake. We race with those guys. I race with them a lot, and they strive to make me better every day. So
awesome, man. Thank you very much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I present your race winner, Mr. Shane Yates. Congratulations, Shane.
Thank you.
How was it out there tonight, man? It seemed like it was getting kind of slick there at the end, but you were holding on for dear life. That little dive you made right before that yellow flag, man, that was beautiful, sir.
Yeah, it was getting slick. I was just using a lot of throttle control, trying to get up high and get my momentum going, try to get away from them guys. Because when you got William right on you, it makes you nervous. So I like seeing when I look at my rearview mirror, I like to see him a little bit away from me.
I definitely feel that. I have a few guys that I run with that I feel the same exact way. But yeah, again, congratulations, Shane. Anyone you'd like to thank tonight, man?
I just like to thank you guys for putting the league on and the broadcast on. And that's about it.
Awesome, man. Thank you both very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, on behalf of MKT Manufacturing, Mississippi Valley Equipment Company, LSD Lock Shitty Designs, we've got Wolf, Mr. Gene Wolf Racing, the Dirt Degenerates podcast, Dirt Renegades Racing League, and Mercury Energy Drink. I am Austin String on behalf of Slide Jump Productions. Thank you all very, very much for hanging out with me, and we will see you all